Hype. First time playing this. Let's go, let's go. I just want to hear the music real fast. Alright, let's go. Select type subtitles, yes. On. Always. I think this was supposed to be like a PC game, I don't remember. Or a phone game. So, yeah, I think it was like a phone game, or I don't remember. But this is supposed to be like during the Keyblade Wars, or I don't remember, something like that. You should know. And then it's just this. I'm just wasting time now. The Great War. The King, Goofy, Donald. It's Alice. Holy shit. Cloud in the back. Aladdin! I forgot what that was. Oh, okay. Who are you? Sir, this is all that it is. It's over. This probably is for just the backstory, whatever. Keyblade War. Feels bad when he died. Kingdom Hearts. Woo! Organization 13.
So that makes you the indisposable number 7. Huh. Come on, it's simple. You6 plus me is 7.
Roxas?
Wait, don't tell me I don't count.
No.
Here, take it.
In the master's playful and mischievous way, he gave his apprentice Lushu a very important role. What seemed like a simple task was the element that would connect all of the events to come. Long, long ago, all the worlds were still one. One day, this would be called the Age of Fairy Tales. It all began here in Daybreak Town. The Master of Masters had an eye that gazes into the future. He bestowed upon 5 of his 6 apprentices a copy of the Book of Prophecies, in which was written the events to come.
Man, I love these games.
So, did you look through the book?
Yes, but I'm still analyzing
I have
it.
no idea what that is.
Wow, no quick skim for you, huh?
I just prefer to be thorough. Master, is what it says in the last passage true?
Oh yeah, that. Bummer, huh?
Yes.
By the way, if one day I suddenly disappear, I'm counting on you to keep the others calm, okay?
Disappear?
Vanish, dim, fade. I don't know how to explain it. It's just hypothetical talk.
Okay.
This world is full of light. It's a world comprised of many smaller worlds, all connected, stretching as far as the eye can see. One great light protects us all
Light
throughout
touches
this
our
vast
kingdom.
land.
Look.
All worlds share one light, one fate.
I take it you're talking about Kingdom Hearts.
Yep, you're right on the money. People believe that the light that is Kingdom Hearts will be here forever. But if it were to disappear, the world would be enveloped in darkness.
I understand. That is why you granted us these Keyblades. With these, we can spread the teachings of light. And we can protect Kingdom Hearts from darkness.
No, they're not for protecting Kingdom Hearts.
Huh?
The final passage reads, "On that fated land, a great war shall transpire. Darkness will prevail, and the light expire."
Isn't it our duty as Keyblade wielders to prevent this war from taking place?
Not possible.
What?
You really think you can change the future?
Then, what do you want us to do?
We have to focus on what comes after. There's no use thinking of ways to change events that we know are gonna happen.
But what about all of those who are here now? And the ones who will be here when the darkness finally comes? Are we to abandon all of them?
Come on, are you telling me that you think the world can be saved by just 7 people?
We have to at least try. With enough Keyblade wielders, we could...
Well, if you want to give it a shot.
Yes.
Alrighty, good luck.
Alrighty, good luck. Well, see you in the next life, buddy.
And so the reliable Era, who wore the mask of the unicorn, was given his role to take over for the Master and to lead the others. Similarly, the virtuous Envy, who wore the mask of the snake, was given her role to watch over the others with a fair eye. The fearless Aced, who wore the mask of the bear, was given his role to support their brand new leader, Era. The prudent Ava, who wore the mask of the fox, was given her role to prepare exceptional Keyblade wielders for the world after. The cool-headed Gula, who wore the mask of the leopard, was given his role to uncover the mystery of the Book of Prophecies. Lushu, the first of the apprentices to be given their role, watched his companions from afar as they learned what it was that they were meant to do. Then, he disappeared. Not long after that, the Master vanished, dimmed, and faded without a trace.
I miss you so. Imagine. You like the fox one? I'm not sure which one I like the most, but
This is where your story began. The story of your very own adventure.
my very own adventure.
5 of the Master's apprentices armed themselves with the Book of Prophecies. They each created a union. This would fulfill his wishes. Then, they set out to rally Keyblade wielders just like you.
Just like me. The chosen.
By defeating Heartless, the monsters of darkness, they would gather light.
Can't wait to start Kingdom Hearts 1. I love that opening so much. Chi back cover.
There's a traitor among
It's a
us.
snake. Because you know, snake. Look.
Are you certain? What proof do you have?
I found this sniffing around.
Is that a dark Cherothy?
Is that a nightmare?
Woo! Great dance!
Master, did you make this? It's so cute!
Well, things are gonna get pretty hectic around here soon. But this spirit Cherothy is gonna make your lives much easier. Hopefully.
Spirit?
You could say they're
You want
like
one?
cats or dogs. And they'll be your loyal pets. Every wielder will have one of these adorable little guys at their side. They're here to help, so play nice.
Okay.
Oh, right. Before I forget. If a wielder is overcome by malice, or rather if their heart is tainted by darkness, their adorable little spirit will turn dark and become a nightmare.
So you're telling us that if we see a nightmare,
Someone has fallen into darkness.
Exactly. And if you don't stop this renegade spirit, it'll plant darkness in the hearts of others. And you'll have an army of nightmares on your hands. Beware.
So, if we see one of these nightmares anywhere, we have to get rid of it on the spot.
No! I won't let you do that!
No wonder you ended up as the bear. You're scary.
Your point?
Maybe you can growl at them.
Ugh, don't insult me!
come on, Hassan. You won't know if it works unless you try.
Please tell me you're joking. It's not me!
There's an easy way to solve this. If we all summon our spirits, then we'll know.
Unfortunately, there are countless wielders in our unions. It would be easy for any of us to summon a Cherothy that isn't a nightmare. I'm afraid that your suggestion wouldn't help us get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, in that case, who's to say that the nightmare you saw belongs to one of us? It could belong to
But it
anyone
looked
in
the
our
same to me.
unions.
Unless I missed something.
That's highly unlikely. Do you recall the tool the wielders were given in order to make them stronger? We generally don't concern ourselves with what they have at their disposal. However, I believe those tools were the nightmare's doing.
The bangles. I know when they're equipped, they have the power to collect dark energy. But I thought we all agreed that was
What
okay.
the fuck is this?
Collecting
Kevin,
is
you know
fine.
what this is.
But using that power is the equivalent of using the power of darkness.
It's a brilliant plan. Everyone knows that all spirits look the same, and wielders exist in spades. There's no way to tell.
Oh no. Everyone's already equipped their bangles.
So what now? How do we find out who's behind this?
Seeing as those bangles couldn't have been
Furries
acquired
or
by just
something?
anyone, I believe it's one of us here in this room.
They're just wearing
No,
masks.
Ira.
I don't know. I've never played.
I respectfully
this
disagree.
Part. I've never played this
What
game.
proof do we have
Kingdom
that the
Hearts
bangles
X,
are tied to the power
whatever.
of darkness?
I never played
Or
it, so I
if a
don't know.
nightmare is to blame? We
Before
shouldn't
Birth
simply
by
jump
Sleep
to
Takes
conclusions.
place during the Blade
Ira,
Wars, I think.
some leader you are. You've managed to plant seeds of doubt in all of us with that speech. What, did you expect the traitor to give themselves up with that accusation of yours? That was foolish.
Said,
I
that's
don't think
quite
there's
enough.
gameplay to this. I think it's just a story to this.
It
one.
looks to me like the Master made the wrong choice.
Wait, where do you think you're going?
I think we're done here. I trust you'll keep us all updated.
hope we can all resolve this soon.
I just realized why you like the fox. It's pink.
That didn't go as expected.
What's wrong, Ira? This isn't like you.
A lost page. Something's missing from our book of prophecies. Each of our copies were said to contain the events of the future. But this incident, well, it's nowhere to be found.
Game is louder than me.
And how
Is it
does
really?
this whole thing with the traitor tie together?
Like I said, it's nowhere to be found. In my book.
Ira,
That's just cool, but yes,
are you
it's pink.
implying that someone is in possession of the missing page? And the person with the complete book is the traitor?
There is something going on, and a page is suspiciously missing from the book.
Alright, how about now?
It's not so far-fetched to assume that the one who has the lost page has been
You actually
turned,
like the
that
unicorn
they have
with the
fallen
mane.
into the hands of darkness. Trust me.
There seems to be no record of it in my book either. You
It's
may
better.
be onto something.
I don't think I was talking that loud. That's
I
why.
wonder,
I was like
could
talking
this have
off to
been
the side.
Master's plan all along? To grant the lost page to only one of us.
We have no way of knowing. The Master is gone.
I understand what you were saying. I promise to keep a close eye on the others. I will keep you informed, as always.
Thanks.
It's
Of
you, you're the
course.
snake. Look,
After all, that is what the Master asked
I'm just
of me.
assuming here because she's the snake, so.
And Ira, may your heart be your guiding key.
May your cat. Case of envy.
So, to sum it up, I'll need you to
That's
observe
the
the
bear.
others. Easy breezy.
He's trying too hard.
All right.
Yeah, probably.
Like I said, Ira may have to take over for me. But don't be shy. Just be fair. And do not be afraid to speak up. Even though I say observe, you'll need to be the mediator. Make sure people get along.
I understand, but without you or Lushu, to form and maintain our own unions is... it's a little unnerving, to be honest.
Oh, come on! Lighten up a little. Maybe I'll never disappear. Wait, do you want me to
The
go?
boy in all black
What?
looks like the
No, of course
character I
not.
play. Which one is that again?
I was just kidding.
Character?
Oh,
The sand guy?
I see.
Look, I get that change can be hard for everyone, but things need
But
to
yeah,
keep
like I
moving
said,
forward. And you need to keep
Kukri.
up.
I don't know how to say that. I
Otherwise,
guess, but-
you'll just get
But yeah, like
left
I said, this
behind
is mainly just
all
story.
alone.
There's an actual game that
Now
goes with
that you
this,
know
but I
what
think
the
it's a
future
PC
holds,
game
Envy,
or a phone game. So
What does
this
your
is
heart
just the
say?
story of it. And then after this is Birth by Sleep, which I've never played, so I'm gonna be
may your
happy to play
heart
that.
be your guiding key. I say it all the time. You ultimately need to do what your heart feels is right.
Right.
Bum, bum. A few days later, you
I
played
was
Birth
wrong
by Sleep.
about
I never got
Ira.
to play it because I never had the PS4.
I thought he would make a
Feels
great
bad, man.
leader, but he let me down. Well, what do you two think? You don't believe what Ira said, do you?
Of course not. His argument was unconvincing. It's like Invi said.
It's meh.
He's just making baseless
that good?
assumptions given the
I
situation.
mean, I'm gonna still play it, but
There's no evidence to tie his accusations to anyone, let alone one of us.
Maybe there's something he hasn't told us.
And he needs to tell us. How dare he look at us with suspicion? We're his comrades.
I wouldn't call us comrades. Anyway, could you get to the point? I know you didn't call us here just to complain.
I want the three of us to form an alliance.
But alliances are forbidden, us said.
I knew it. I had a
Then
feeling
again,
it
I'm
would come
tired
to
of
this.
tired and done with Kingdom Hearts.
So,
Yeah, no, I
you
remember
join
you told me
forces, then
that.
confront Ira?
Confronting him is pointless. Ira won't change his mind. I know there's darkness at work. There's no question. But
There is no
I don't believe
goddamn
for a
question,
second there's a
fam.
traitor among us. Unfortunately, Ira doesn't share the same belief. He's just wasting time trying to figure out who the traitor is.
I just checked. This shit is fucking loud.
But darkness
Anyway, I
won't
can put it
wait,
down.
and
I mean, this
neither
is
should
story.
we. We
Get
need
to
to
the
band
actual
together
games.
now and find a way to fight it.
Guess it makes sense.
I agree that we need to do something to fight the darkness. But combining our unions? That was strictly forbidden by the Master.
He's no longer here.
I'm in. But let's be clear. The alliance is just between the two of us right now. I don't want my union members involved.
Gula! I want to follow the Master's teachings.
Understood. That's your choice to make. You should do whatever you feel is right.
Yeah.
By the way, Ased, do Ira and Envy know?
I haven't talked to Ira about it for obvious reasons, but I did ask Envy to join us.
You wanted to see me? Gula, Ava, what are you
Maybe.
doing here? What's the meaning of this?
Hear me out, Envy. I want an alliance among our unions. Gula here has already agreed.
I mean,
Will
that
you
could be
join
a
us?
thing. I don't
And
know.
Together we can.
And disobey the Master's teachings?
We don't have a choice. Darkness is approaching, and we need to combine our strength to stand against it.
The Master bestowed each of us with a different role, and he specifically told us to keep our union separate, to maintain the balance of power. He told us that any imbalance would lead to a desire for more power, which leads to darkness. I know you haven't forgotten. Perhaps it's you who has been tainted by darkness.
I'm tainted by darkness? Then what about you, Envy? You spy on us and report everything you see back to Ira. You really think you have no darkness in your heart after what you did?
Because that is my role.
To observe us, yes, but not to disclose everything we say and do to Ira.
That's...
For all we know, you and Ira could be allies, scheming behind our backs.
Stay scheming.
enough.
When will it stop? I don't want us to turn against each other.
Master Alva.
Who are you, fam?
Oh, hello. Your name is Ephemer, right?
Uh-huh. Hey, can I join you?
Uh-huh.
I've never heard of this character.
Why the long face? Did something happen?
Long day. Do you remember what you asked me before? About why the unions compete against each other instead of working together. Actually, I always wondered the same thing.
Huh? Isn't it just because the Master said so?
Yes. And as such, we must obey. The Master said so. So it is. Lately, I've really started to wonder. You once told me that you were looking for answers. That you wanted to solve the mysteries of this world.
I do, fam.
Well, I think that's how things should be. We need to question things and think for ourselves.
Whoa! You are really not yourself today. I guess even foretellers have their off days. Hey, maybe talking about the book will cheer you up.
Not a chance.
Aww.
You were trying to pull a fast one on me, weren't you?
Oh, no, I was joking.
If you say so. But to be honest, I think it would be great if all the unions could work together and be friends.
You know, I made a friend from another union today. Wasn't much of a talker, maybe just shy. We're meeting again tomorrow.
That sounds like so much fun. Then you'd better go home and get some sleep.
Okay. Well, it was nice talking to you. I don't know what's got you down, but please cheer up.
Thank you. If the worst happens, I'll be glad to leave the future to the kids who see the world in the way that you do. Let the wind carry you far, far away. My dandelions.
Sorry about that.
Envy, have you learned something?
It seems Ased and Gula's unions are now allies.
So Ased is the traitor after all.
No, I don't believe he is.
Why's that?
To Ased, unification is a means of gathering strength to oppose the darkness. So I believe his heart still belongs to the light.
Even so, forming alliances was strictly forbidden by the Master.
Yes, and his teachings are absolute. That's why I will try and persuade Gula to dissolve their alliance.
Then I'll do it.
No. Please, let me do the talking. Your intervention will do nothing more than spur Ased's anger.
All right. I'll leave it to you.
And one more thing. Ased has begun to question the two of us. As a precaution, my reports will be less frequent. I don't want him to get the wrong idea. Please understand.
Yes, I do.
I think I'm done.
Done with what?
The Alliance. I think it's time to call it quits.
For what reason?
To put it simply, I entered this alliance thinking we were preparing to fight some impending darkness, but it hasn't come. In fact, there haven't been any suspicious incidents recently, and you haven't rallied anyone else to your cause.
Yeah, but...
This alliance is meaningless. Even Envy agrees. Oh.
Envy?
Uh-oh. You weren't supposed to find out.
Is Envy the one who told you to break our alliance?
Maybe. But I'm the one who decided to do it. And I've already told you why.
But we don't even know who the traitor is yet!
And that's exactly why. I just can't trust anyone but myself.
Don't you realize you won't stand a chance against the darkness on your own?
Sorry, my mind's made up.
Is it you? Are you the traitor? Get back here, fool!
Envy, you will regret
Or maybe it's
this.
you, big man. Are you the traitor? Is it you?
You been here long? My bad.
No.
I want to know who this man is right here. Who are you?
So, what did you want?
didn't forget, did you? You're the one who called me here.
Lighten up! I was just kidding. I didn't forget. Give me a little credit here. I was just testing you.
Right.
Now, allow me to tell you about your role. You're going to be Ira's right-hand man.
What? Ira's right-hand man? What do you mean?
Well, Ira's gonna be the new leader after I'm gone, you see. So, just stand by. Don't disappoint.
Explain to me, Master. What do you mean Ira's going to be leader?
What? Is that disappointment I hear?
He wanted to be the one.
Did you want
The
to be
chosen one!
No! I mean, if you had asked me to be the leader, that's a different story, but I wasn't trying.
You really want to be leader, huh?
Well...
I know you want it. But that just isn't enough. Any chump can say,
Any pile of filth can say that.
and make their head honcho. But enthusiasm alone doesn't make a great leader. Ira needs someone like you to give him a push in the right direction.
I agree. Ira is definitely the most worthy among us. I'm sure he'll make a fine leader.
Feels bad, man. He wants to be the
Wait, I
leader.
agree that he is worthy. But why do we need a new leader, Master? Does that mean you will no longer be teaching us?
Yeah, it's just if I put that I'm playing Kingdom Hearts X Chi,
One day.
that means I'm playing the phone game. But that's why I put it in the title.
Well,
I mean, after this, I'm gonna be switching back to Birth by Sleep, and that's in 1.5. So that's why I left it there. Sorry,
it's
fam.
embarrassing for me. Anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna disagree.
Don't
or
be
not.
mad at me,
It's
G
anyone's
Money,
guess right
fam.
now. In any case, you need to support Ira. We both know he's quite serious. He's always just thinking and thinking and thinking behind that unicorn mask of his. So everyone will be counting on you to spur him into action.
Right.
But yeah, that's the main reason.
You might not be entirely happy with your role, but just know that it's the most important one. Capiche? Shall I elaborate? Making Ira the leader is all good in theory, but sometime later you might think, he's terrible at this. In which case it'll be your job to step up. Who knows?
Yeah,
Your leadership might be
true.
just what everyone needs. And that is your true role.
It's just I'm gonna be switching after this. This cutscenes are done.
May your heart be your guiding key. Best of luck, I said.
It's been over a year since the Master left. It's time for me to fulfill my true role.
Because I already did like half of them before. So yeah. Woo. But then my game froze and I didn't want to sit through all of them again. It's pretty cool.
Why do you get in my way?
Don't be so conceited. I'm protecting the balance, just like the Master told us to. You need to come to your senses.
If we don't do something, light will expire. Then we won't be able to avoid the grim future that awaits. We need to defy the Master's teachings to
This is pretty
protect
cool though.
the world.
I never
You're saying he was wrong?
I've never seen this
He's not
before.
here anymore.
And I haven't
let
played
his
any Kingdom
prophecy
Hearts
come
game in like
true.
years,
I won't
so
let the world
all
fall
new
into
to me again.
darkness.
Especially this.
You
This is like
fool!
during the Keyblade Wars, I think, or something, or right before it. Cause I'm playing them all in like story order. Dance, water, dance! Imagine.
Ava, over here!
Envy! Asad! What's going on?
I found out who the traitor is. Regrettably.
No, that's not true!
It can't be.
Ava, there's no time to lose.
Is it really him? Oh.
May my heart be my guiding key.
I mean, but this shit looks amazing. A1. You were spoiling? Feels good, man. Look, I wasn't? Oh, never mind then.
Master. Master? If you're busy, I can always come back later.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Alright, but who is that guy? Is that Ansem Xehanort? I don't care if you spoil that. I mean, I'm not gonna say it out loud, but who is this man right here? In the coat. Is this Axel? I forgot what Axel sounds like, but he kind of sounds like what I remember him.
What's this?
Go on, read it.
This is from the Book of Prophecies. But
Yep. It's a page
Oh, they
that's
never
not
said?
in any
Damn
of
it.
your books.
and what's written here is
Your role. You must find the traitor hidden among you and stop them before it's too late. And in order to help you find the traitor,
I get it. That's why you gave us all different roles, isn't it? If anyone deviates from the job they were given, we can easily conclude that they are the traitor. It's brilliant.
way to steal my thunder, show off.
Huh?
It's not fair. My plan was supposed to blow
This
your
guy just
mind
seems
with its
funny, but I
grand.
feel like he's
Your
just...
jaw should have hit the
I don't know, I
floor
feel like
like
he could be good,
genius.
but I just get that feeling that he's evil. Evil!
Was my logic flawed?
Oh, you're right. So, I guess now you've earned your time in the limelight. Even though there is a traitor, act normal and keep focused. Trust no one but yourself.
No one, not even me. Trust no one, you fool. That's kind of weird though that they never said who that guy was.
Trust no one but myself.
Actually, now that I remember, that guy in the coat room, I'm pretty sure it's the guy that voices Dad in Kids Next Door. I'm pretty sure it's him. From the... Oh, I forgot their name. The Delinquents from Down the Lane. Yeah, Master of Masters, yeah. That's he was really laid back, yeah. But I don't know, I just get that feeling that he's evil. But I could be wrong.
Do you want to know what my role is? The books we were given are incomplete. There's a lost page.
Lost page?
On that page, it is written that there is a traitor. The Master told me
That Keyblade looks
to
cool.
find and stop that person.
I called you my comrade. But never again, Drula. It doesn't matter to me if you think I am the traitor and you want to strike me down. You knew there was a traitor and you just watched silently as we fought each other. And I won't forgive you for that.
You can barely stay on your feet. Just give up already.
Don't you underestimate me!
Woo! Right.
Please stop!
He set him up. It's probably him. I mean, I don't actually know who it is, but you just murdered this man in the coldest of blood. Nah, he's probably not dead. He probably just like beat his ass and that's it.
Why? Why did it have to come to this?
When you walk away, you don't hear me say, leave. A sounds so like Taro Xehanort. Yeah, true. But like you said, they never. I knew it was the freaking bear. Nah, I'm not sure if it's the bear. Let's not jump to conclusions here, girl. But yeah.
Come to finish me off? Make it quick.
I don't know. I don't think it's him. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm
That's
wrong.
not what brought me here today. I wish to fulfill the role bestowed upon me. That's all. It isn't our place to try to change the events of the future.
And he was just setting them up?
That is
You think
not
that's
our
probably what it
mission.
was?
We are here to make sure that light lives on. With only 5 lights, we can't afford to lose any.
You still count me as one of the 5 lights?
Of course.
Maybe, girl.
Only you could
Or
be
code.
such a good guy after everything we've been through. But hey, I guess that's one of the reasons I
Respect.
respect
He
you
put some
so much.
respect on that name.
However, I still might only be 4. I'm talking about Gula. He's using the knowledge
Yeah,
of
Code is
something
a traitor.
called the
Look.
Lost Page.
EXD.
He said that it contains events that are missing from all of our books. He's using it to discover and apprehend
It was true.
whoever is the
It
traitor.
was Code Kappa.
Claims that's his role. But who knows what his real intentions are? What I do know is that I'll never forgive him for hiding the fact that he knew someone would betray us. That's the biggest betrayal of all.
I think that guy is just like setting them up. There's
I'd
probably
like to
no
believe
traitor
that
like you
Gula
said.
was simply carrying out his role. Aset, I'll deal with this matter. Please keep it to yourself for now.
Understood.
It was me, Dio. Look. Or maybe it's this guy.
I need to see that lost page.
Nah, I don't think it's this guy.
Why did you tell Ira? It had to be you, because you were the only one who knew where we were hiding. Didn't you think for a second that your actions could be making things worse than they already are?
And why should that even
It's a
bother you?
snake. It just
Not
makes
only
sense.
do
He's a
you have
fucking
your
snake.
union, but
It's a
you've
snake,
also
fam.
gathered the finest Keyblade wielders from other unions, and you're training them in a secret location, aren't you?
Yes, because that is my role!
I had no idea. I apologize.
Kappa.
I overstepped.
No. I shouldn't have snapped at you either.
What did Ira want?
I don't know exactly. He just asked me to give up Gula. His eyes. They were scary. I was worried he'd do
Evil.
something awful. I knew I couldn't tell him where Gula was. Then he turned around and walked away.
I see. And Gula? How's he doing?
I don't know. He's gone.
He's gone forever. Quaides!
Someone's coming. They're headed straight this way.
So many theories.
Take care of him.
Maybe because they were told that there was a traitor, that's why they became traitors, or maybe that guy just set him up when he said that there was a traitor amongst the five.
Is something wrong?
Yeah, it had a
I
tiny
know
cape.
Gula's here.
What?
Tell me
My
where
remote
he
is dying.
Why? What are you going to do?
None of your concern.
Don't.
What?
I won't let you near him.
So that's it.
Yeah, I
All
connected
right.
it.
I'll go.
I did it, fam. This man is like
Gula,
dying
what are
over
you
here.
doing?
Something happened?
Ira was here. He wanted me to give you up.
I knew it. It's finally come to this.
There's no going back.
Everyone wants to know about the lost page.
The lost page?
Yeah. It's a page the Master gave me. It doesn't exist in any of our books. It contains a passage about an inevitable betrayal. It talks about the one who bears the sigil. That's it. So, I don't know what to make of it, to be honest. My role is to find out who it is. I suspect it is Sed and went to confront him. And look what happened.
Why are you telling me this, Gula?
Because I'm gonna die, fam.
I have enough to think about, keeping with the Master's teachings and
It's
my
like,
own.
I don't actually know what's gonna happen.
Always walking the straight and narrow. I'm a fool for basing my actions on what is written on that lost page. Everything in the passage is ambiguous at best. That's why I need to find out.
But how?
By asking
Girl,
the
I
Master.
love you more.
But he's not here anymore.
I'm going to summon Kingdom Hearts.
Oh.
What?
Then he'll have no choice but to come back.
Summoning Kingdom Hearts is forbidden!
That's exactly why. The only way to get him back is to break the rules. If things don't
Residual
change,
Kappa.
the entire
Look.
world is doomed. But in order to go through with it, I'll need Lux. I
Look
don't
for
have
the X,
nearly enough.
everyone. Alright.
You always do the right thing. Help me with this.
I'm sorry. I know you want the Master to return. But you don't know how summoning Kingdom Hearts will affect the rest of the world. The Master did it for a reason.
Maybe.
I'm afraid
Who knows?
I can't help you.
I see. May your heart be your guiding key.
Fade away from existence. Look.
Ghoul is on a mission to collect Lux.
Ah. That explains why Ased and Ira are as well. They're trying to maintain the balance.
Do they ever show their faces? I want to see what they look like.
Isn't the balance we were expected to keep. If everyone's collecting light solely for themselves, Keyblade wielders will soon turn against one another, which will lead to
Keyblade Wars?
the Keyblade War.
And what's written in the book, all of it will happen.
Oh, they never show their faces. Feels bad,
It will
man.
expire.
Feels bad, man.
Envy, what are you going to do?
I'll gather Lux too. No matter what, the balance must be kept.
The balance of power must be
Ava.
contained.
You do the same. We must delay the inevitable.
Right.
Ava, I don't know. No, that's not true, Mayhem. Lou. Not even close, girl.
What's written in the last page of the book is gonna happen. The entire world will be lost to darkness.
But Master, isn't there anything we can do?
Well, that's what brings me to your role. You might just be the only hope of keeping light from expiring.
Look at that size difference. Holy shit.
Master, what is it that you need me to do?
Don't get involved in any battles. Forget the notion of unions. Find Keyblade wielders with potential and create an entirely separate organization.
Or
Then, like the seeds of a dandelion,
Organization
then
13.
fly to another
Look.
world. They will keep the light alive.
You really think that I'm the right person for this?
Ava,
Oh, it's
the
Ava.
only person for this.
I was completely wrong.
I understand.
Stoop size fox.
Today you're here to
3
continue
feet.
with your training for our mission.
Like French fry
This session
stoops.
may
Look.
seem like it's familiar to you, but in a world that is different, one made of dreams,
Where's that main kid from earlier with the
you
like
are our
silver
hope.
hair? Where is he at? Or she? I don't
A
remember
war
where.
will soon wage. Those who strive to protect the light will turn their weapons on their allies for the sake of loyalty to their own unions.
Dandelions.
To be honest, I don't know how far I can guide all of you. What you must remember is that anyone can lose themselves to the darkness. However, there will be no
You see the one
winners.
standing over there? That's me.
Everything will be lost.
TTXD.
Except all of you who are the seeds of hope. When the time comes, and there is war, you mustn't fight, but instead you must fly away from here to the world outside. This training is to help you fulfill this crucial task. The future is in all your hands.
You got the
As is the
whole
wolf light.
world in your. Hey!
May your hearts be your guiding key.
You're the pink one. Zuzu. Luxo. Lucario? LOL.
The gazing eye? It's not what it's called.
Yeah, she always has to be punk.
What then? Actually,
It's the box.
no name.
Wait, Code, do they say who's this guy right here?
Well, gazing or not, that Keyblade does have an eye in it. My eye, to be exact.
Ew!
Oh, you think that's gross, do ya?
Is that his name?
Yeah, sure. Anyway, about your role. You need to pass down that Keyblade to your apprentice and then him to his, so that my eye can see the future.
So the Book of Prophecies.
Bingo! The fact that it exists is proof of your success. That means you've trained a worthy apprentice, passed down that handsome Keyblade, and fulfilled your role. Congratulations!
Oh, okay.
What's
Look.
the matter? Come on, you did
Say
a
his name,
fantastic
Lucian.
job. At least smile a little.
But I haven't done anything yet.
Good point. Guess you better get started then. Unfortunately, you'll have to go alone from here on out.
God damn
No
it. They
Book
always
of
keep them in the
Prophecies to
robe.
keep you company
In the
either.
jackets and the hoods.
I can't have you
It's heartless.
causing any temporal paradoxes. But hey, we both know you'll do
They
just
never show
fine
who
without
anyone
it,
is, huh?
right?
Feels bad, man.
Do I really have to go alone? What about the others?
Minor details, so don't sweat it. For now, you, that Keyblade, and this box need to stay out of sight.
That's the box that they talk about in
Just watch with your own eyes.
in that new Kingdom Hearts
Mine,
3 trailer,
of course.
isn't
As
it?
things unfold
The black
between you.
box, the one that
Then, when the
Maleficent
time is right,
is looking
go
for,
off and do your thing.
and
What's in it?
It's a secret.
Goofy's rival. I forget his name.
You see, the thing is, you can never, ever open it.
Great, now I really want to know.
All right, I'll indulge you. But this secret stays between the two of us, and you have to promise never to open the box.
I promise.
Let me hear it, you fool! No, don't whisper it to him.
But why?
You'll see.
It's the darkness in the box. I mean, just look at it.
May my heart be my guiding key.
Reconnect Kingdom Hearts. Holy shit. That's it? What did I expect? Bum, bum. Wait, but what happens, like, what I wanted to know was, is that really how this X cover story, or do I have to play the actual, like, phone game or whatever? Feels bad, man. Well, guess we're gonna move on to Birth by Sleep. But let's watch the credits. As I always do, because I always end up uploading this anyway, so. Oh, I have to play the actual game to see what else happens. They should have just put it in this. Time to go hunt that one guy. Well, the next game, these people are not in there, so who knows? And I'm playing Birth by Sleep now. I'm gonna Mayhem, I'm gonna leave off for I'm gonna start off where we left off last time. Where did we leave off? Oh, after Cinderella. Yeah, that's where we left off. We'll let this end and then I'll move on to that part. This was just told in the foreteller's point of view. Oh, I see. Gaming floor is down or something, you said? Gaming floor wouldn't work. I hope they're fixing that glitch. Maybe. I don't know, girl. Look it up online. I haven't played, so I don't know. Lul. Let me get the other game while this ends. Feels bad, man. It's over. Disney Interactive Studios, Square Enix. Well, time to move on to this other game. Birth by Sleep. Well, this is back cover, so yeah.